coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. Appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. We out here. 33 years of prison stories. 33. Man, did y'all see the little clip I posted, man? The little short with the little dude when he heard the theme music. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. This for you, shawty. Ha! Hey, you gonna be a champion one day. Salute, King. Lil King, man, he heard that theme music, he get it in. Boom, boom, boom. Man, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing, man. So, shout out to his mom, man, the queen, for sending me that. And shout out to his granddad for watching me every day, man. I appreciate the love. Man, I was sitting here this morning on the morning mud, and I was chopping it up with young Kadeem the King, man. It just, you know, things that came up in that conversation just made me think about other things, which more than likely inspired this video right here. Just the things I've seen in prison, man. You know, I've seen a lot of things with these eyes, man. A lot of things with these eyes, man. Crazy things that, you know, most people out here might not have never seen and probably don't want to see. But it's just, you know, like I always say, the nature of the environment, man. The nature of the environment of where you at. And the things that occur that might just blow your mind. But I can tell you this for sure, man. You know, like I say, prison is is ruthless, man. It is ruthless, man, and it's merciless, and it's a hate factory. I always tell people that all the time. It's a hate factory, man, because there's so much hate in there. You know, because of mostly because of the situation that everybody is in, and usually, like I said this morning, their anger is directed to the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? It's usually directed to somebody that's beside you, somebody that's in the same position that you in. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, the same dog bit you, bit me. We in the same fight, man. We in the same fight. We trying to get our liberation. We trying to get our freedom. But often we turn that anger against each other, man, because you know, most often, man, because scared to direct it to who is really directed at. You know, your oppressor, the people that's holding you, because the penalty is higher. You know what I'm saying? The penalty is higher. It's like when you growing up, you know, you'll fight your brother in your own house because you know that, you know, he's not gonna take your life, more than likely. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be scared to fight somebody out in the street because you know that they have no mercy for you. You know what I'm saying? The penalty is higher. So that's usually the case, or the mind frame, man. But man, I've seen so much crazy things in prison, man. It just blows your mind. And the disrespect, you know, prison is based on respect, man. And the disrespect level is usually what creates a lot of violence. When somebody feel like they've been disrespected, when somebody feel like they're not getting the respect that they deserve, that usually results in, you know, bloodshed and violence, you know. And it happens all the time in prison, man. And the level of disrespect when someone don't respect you can reach heights that you couldn't even possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? That you couldn't even possibly imagine. I've seen dudes, man, especially like in segregation. When a dude is in segregation, and especially if he getting transferred, and he know he getting transferred, and dudes will get on that gate. Excuse me, dudes will get on that gate and get to run in their mouth, man, and they'll sound like the most vicious killer in the world. You know, it sounds so dangerous when you might have been on the yard with him and you never known him to be anything close to what's coming out of his mouth right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they'll do. And they'll get on there, man, and they'll talk about your mama, your kids, talk about killing you, disrespecting you, telling you, you know, to suck their penis, all of this stuff, man, stuff that will have you on the other side of the gate in a fit of rage so bad that you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. But dudes have done that and then turn around and things don't work out the way they thought it was going to work out, and they don't get transferred, or dudes have done it and then ran into that same guy on another institution and paid a crucial price for that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes will destroy you off of sight for that. You understand? And one of the main things is, to me, the most disrespectful thing that a brother can do, and I've seen it done several times, is not only to tell another man to suck your penis, but to actually pull it out. Yeah, they do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the hole. When you're in segregation, them dudes get so bold, man, because you can't get to them. Man, they'll call you on the gate and be running their mouth, and then the slot might be open or something, they feed, and they'll run their mouth and call you, and you come to the door, you look out there, man, they'll put their penis out the slot, man, and tell you to, to suck they, man. I'm telling you, man, these dudes is vicious, man. They is vicious. I've seen dudes do it on the yard, arguing with a dude face to face. Man, suck my, man, yeah, and pull it out. And bang, bang, bang. That's it. Dude's taking off. I seen a dude do it to a dude, and the dude pull it Bethlehem out, and he couldn't even get it in before he was getting hit. And he almost died. He almost died. Telling somebody to suck his penis, almost got his life took. You know what I'm saying? Almost got his life took. He had to get medevac up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because anything rolling was going to be too slow. He had to get medevac out there. And in prison, you always taking a chance on dying if you get hurt real bad, because the response time is going to be slow. The response time is going to be slow, man. You know what I'm saying? They got to get everybody cleared out before they even come to help you, because they so afraid that something might pop off while, you know what I'm saying, all the people is out. So you got to get everybody cleared out before you can even get the medical attention that you need. So it's just a dangerous game, man. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous place. But the disrespect in there, man, and the level of it is beyond real sometimes, man. Dudes that might get the package in, man. Dudes that get the package in, get the drugs in, stuff like that. And you got some dudes that not just get it in to sell it. You got dudes that get it in because they like to use it, and they don't sell it because they're afraid to sell it, because if they try to sell it, then it's known that they got it, and then they worried about the wolves coming and take it. So dudes will sneak over there and get packages that got habits and just keep it and stay in their cell and be getting high. But once wind get out, the dudes know that that's what you're doing. The wolves is coming. You know what I'm saying? The wolves is coming because they want it. You know what I'm saying? They want it, man. And man, this right here is something that a lot of people don't talk about, but it occurs in prison. Man, if them dudes know you got that package and you not man enough to keep it, and you not willing to produce violence yourself to keep it, man, them dudes will come and get that, man, and they will strip you like the police. They will strip you buck naked and go up in your rectum and take it out. And take it out. Or either you have to get it out yourself, but they're going to give you a choice, but you might be under that Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? And if you pump faking and like you ain't got nothing, man, them dudes will put that Bethlehem in you. They tell you take them clothes off. They strip you naked. Strip you naked, man, and take that. You know what I'm saying? And dudes that's been in prison know this. This is a man, I had a homeboy, I ain't even gonna call his name. He was known for it. He was known for it. I spoke about it before. He would catch you waiting by that gym, and you come up out of that visit room, and he'll snatch you straight up in that gym and take you right over there where the toilet and stuff at, and tell you, strip, take it out. I ain't got it. Strip, take it out. I ain't got it. Boop, bop, boop. And the next thing, next time I touch you, it's gonna be with this Bethlehem. They start taking it off. They start taking it off, man, because they under that type of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And you coming out that visiting room, you definitely ain't got the Bethlehem with you. It ain't no way you can take it in there and come out. So you naked. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got the heart to really rumble for yours, or just fight against the knife, and you stuck.
you stuck. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't willing to fight, for your manhood, because that's what you losing your manhood when you let somebody strip you naked. You done already lost your manhood. You done lost your everything, your dignity, your principles, your everything is gone. And then you got dudes who have that done to them, and then stay on the compound, and the dude is still on the compound, and they don't even retaliate. They don't even retaliate. So that from that point on, you done set the standard for your whole bit. You're going to be getting taken advantage of your whole entire sentence until you produce some type of violence. So you in a catch-22. The only way out of that is you got to come back even stronger and maybe even possibly take a life or get somebody so close to it that it look like they're going to lose their life. That's the type of violence you're going to have to produce to come back from something like that. Other than that, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? It's over for you. As far as in the penitentiary, it's over for you. Because it's going to spread like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of dudes that done had that done to them. All in the efforts that they want to get high. You know what I'm saying? They want to get high. So they'll go get it for their self and try to keep it to their self because they not man enough to sell it. And dudes know that when you got it and you getting high like that and you go and get it and you ain't selling nothing, if you ain't trying to make no money, they know why. They know you scared. And they coming, man. They coming to get you, man. They coming to get you, my dude. Believe that. And like I say, I done seen all of that type of stuff, man. I done seen all of that type of stuff. I seen dudes who go to commissary, man, they come back from commissary, dudes come straight in there and take the whole bag. They take everything. Everything. They might, if they generous, they might leave you a meal. They might leave you something to eat. But other than that, they'll come take your whole bag. You know what I'm saying? I know dudes that, like I say, they'll go to commissary. They ain't man enough to hold their own stuff. They'll go to commissary, come back, put their whole bag in another dude's cell. They will keep their bag in another dude's cell. Somebody that can hold it. But in order for them to do that, they got to feed that dude. That dude is eating for free. And every time he wants something to eat, he got to get up and come to your cell to get some food that he already owns. It's his. But if he keep it in his cell, somebody coming and get it. Somebody coming and get it. You know what I'm saying? And I tell these youngins this all the time, man. It ain't no guns in prison, man. So if that's how you create your fear out here on the street, if that's how you keep people off of you, if that's your only line of defense, when you go to prison, you are defenseless. Because you ain't gonna have no gun in there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have one in there, man. And they got some wolves in there, man. They got some gorillas in there. They got some sharks in there, bro. And they gonna do whatever it is that they got to do, man, to be able to eat, to be able to sustain their drug habit, to be able to feel like that they got the things that they need. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them is doing time where they ain't getting out anyway and they don't care, or their release date is so far away that they don't care. And or they ain't got no other avenue of how to get it. So all they know is violence. They ain't got no hustle. They ain't got no type of skills like that. No type of skills that's gonna bring in no money. Don't nobody send them nothing. They done burnt bridges at home. They ain't got nobody that's gonna send them anything. So all they got is what they can do, what they can take. And a lot of dudes, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of dudes that get late like that too. Because they try the wrong person and then they end up on the bad end of that Bethlehem. They end up on the bad end of that Bethlehem. But all of these things happen in prison, man, every day. And I'm assuming that they happen every day in all these prisons all around the world, man. And dudes get taken advantage of, man, every day in one way or another. If it ain't nothing but being verbally disrespected to physically disrespected, it happens. It happens, man. Man, listen, man. I know dudes that go to that microwave. I know dudes that go to that microwave with food and put that food in that microwave, and when that bell ring, ding, it come out that microwave. Somebody take it straight off there. Thank you. Let me get that. Yeah, straight like that. Straight like that, man. You got dudes in there like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you got dudes that's scared to go to the microwave, man. Because they don't know if they going to come back to the cell with that food. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know if they going to come back to that cell with that food, man. Because of the way some dudes is carrying it in there. You know what I'm saying? And more so when I first got locked up, man. Things I seen in the wall, it set the pace for me anyway of how prison could be or how prison is. You know what I'm saying? Whereas to nowadays, these dudes coming in and they go to different institutions and they go to different receivers and they don't see that until they get out on a spread on a real institution where all this stuff is real going on. So they have a false sense of reality of what prison is like from their receiving days. My receiving days was different. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I stayed in receiving for a hot second, then I was in the wall. So, and more or less, that was a blessing in disguise because it set the tone for me of what can really happen in prison. Because in the wall, just the little time I was there, I seen everything. I seen everything from death to brutality to everything you could think of. I had seen it already before I left the wall. Already. So I knew what was ahead of me. So I had no illusion that, you know, prison was going to be anything but what it was. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous, violent, and crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I knew that I could see anything. But it didn't mean that when I did start seeing things that it didn't like shock me or overwhelm me, because it did. You know, seeing dudes get, you know, stabbed up real bad. Seeing dudes get stabbed to death. You know, seeing dudes, you know, get beat, you know, brutally, you know, more, you know, brutal. It's different than watching that stuff in a movie, man. It's different than watching that stuff in a movie than being right there and seeing it, you know, in real time, in real life, hearing bones being broke, hearing what it sounds like when somebody face hit the concrete, when somebody's head is being slammed into the concrete, when somebody is being, you know, hit in the head with a baseball bat. That stuff is different. You know, the sound, the look, the smell is different. You know what I'm saying? It's different, man, and it's around you all the time in prison, all the time, every day. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna see some things in there, man, that you can't unseat. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get out your brain. It's things that's stuck in my brain, man, that I've seen, and it'll, you know what I'm saying? It'll be with me forever. You know what I'm saying? I may see something here or see something on TV, and it may, you know, trigger a memory of something that I saw in prison. You know what I'm saying? But one of the most, man, I would say probably one of the most disrespectful things I seen was, you know, two dudes, you know, arguing. I think, you know, on the gate. It started on the gate in the wall, and they arguing, and they talking about what they gonna do to each other, and both of them talking like they so, you know, it's like a boxing match. Both of them talking with confidence. You know, both of them talking about it's like this, it's like that, and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. And man, when them doors open and them dudes went down there on that floor and they got the wrecking, you know what I'm saying, wrecking, rumbling. They got the rumbling, no Bethlehem, no nothing. They just rumbling hard. And when dude catch him and knock him out, bang, bang, it's concrete. Everything is concrete and steel in there. He fell back and he hit the ground, boom, and he hit his head. So he was knocked out on his way down, but even just hitting his head was just even worse. Bust his head and everything. So he laying down there and he groggy and he trying to, you know, get himself together. Man, old boy started talking so much, you know, trash. And I told you this. I told you, you a B. You a B. I kill you in here. I can stomp you to death. And then he proceeded to unzip his pants and whip his joint out and peed on the dude, man. He peed on him, and dude is just wilding and trying to turn, and he peeing on him, and he kick him and turn him back over and peed on him. Peed on him, man. How much more disrespectful can you get to be knocked out and urinated on, man? In front of everybody. You understand me? In front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no coming back from that. The only comeback you got from that is to take his life. You know what I'm saying? Is to take his life. You know, and he won't even be able to do that, because when it was all said and done, when they came in there and they ended up getting him after we got locked up and they take him out, he gone. He ain't even coming back to that block. I never saw him again. You know what I'm saying? I never saw him again. The dude who did it to him was still in the block. Was still in the block. He was in the block when I left. You understand? So these type of things happen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate disrespect. This is the type of pressure these young dudes that's out here on the street now, that's out here running around acting crazy and thinking that they can survive, and they ain't never been in a fist fight in their life, but they thinking that they can survive because they out here popping pistols and they running with gangs and doing all, man, you gonna have to know how to rumble up in there. Even if you willing to push that Bethlehem, you still gonna have to know how to fight to keep somebody up off of you, because you may be caught in one of them type of situations. You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes pull a Bethlehem on dudes and straight, you know, make them strip just to disrespect them. Yeah, you got 10 seconds to take your clothes off. Take your clothes off, or almost chop you down. Yeah, on the yard. I seen a dude been made to walk off of the yard naked, go to the gate and tell the man to let him in. Let him off the yard, and the CO saying, man, where your clothes at? Man, let me off the yard. Let me off the yard, man. He ain't got no clothes. You understand? He ain't got none because dude done made him strip on the yard for running his mouth. For running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, young fellas, this ain't no life that you want for yourself. This ain't no life, man. It's so much vicious and violent things that happen, man, on a daily basis in prison, man. You know, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? If I told y'all all the stuff that I've seen, man, we'd be here talking till God knows when. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to see something every day, because this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's going on. You got a bunch of dudes that's locked up, that's without their freedom, ain't got nothing but time, ain't got nothing but thoughts in their head, ain't got nothing but misery in their heart, and it's going to come out. And when it come out, it can come out on anybody. It can come out at any time. It can come out anywhere, on the yard, in the chow hall, in the gym, in the block, in your cell. I know dudes that have cell partners, man. The cell partners is just straight carrying them to the 10th power. And everybody know it, and the dude that's in the cell act like don't nobody in the block know it, but he carrying them when he in there. I know dudes that had, you know, peoples, had boys, and I know one dude had a boy, he wouldn't let the boy come out the cell. The boy couldn't come out the cell for nothing. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. He had to stay in that cell. If he came out that cell and dude had dudes watching when he was gone and he heard he was out that cell, he would brutalize him. He would brutalize him. You know what I'm saying? Dude couldn't go to eat chow. He had to eat whatever they had in the cell. He couldn't go to the shower. He had to shower in the cell. He couldn't come out there to use the phone. Couldn't call his people. He couldn't go to a visit. If he got a visit, he had to deny the visit. Everything. Because he was under a dictatorship. He was under dictatorship, and if he tried to do anything, if he tried to go to the police or whatever, dude used to tell him, you go to the police or you call him or you say anything, he said, I'm going to kill you before you get out the cell. You know what I'm saying? He put that type of fear in him. He put that type of fear in him. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like that sometime in prison. It be like that a lot. But a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people don't know that's what's going on. You got a lot of dudes that come to prison and they get caught up in things that they don't want to be in, but they don't have the courage to just fight it out, or to take the chance on getting hurt, or take the chance on losing their life. So they just submit. They just submit. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that in their mind that I'm just going to try to do whatever I got to do just to make it out this door to get to my release date or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just so they don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's their survival tactics, you know. So it is what it is, man. But, yeah, the things that you will see in there, and the level of disrespect and the things that can happen to you if you allow them to happen to you, you know, you have to be willing to die, man. You have to be willing to die in prison to survive in prison. If that makes any sense, man. You know, I know it's an oxymoron, but it's absolutely true. You have to be willing to die in prison in order to survive in prison. In order to survive, in order to come out with your dignity intact, man, your manhood intact, you have to be willing to die. You know what I'm saying? And that means doing anything you have to do whenever you have to do it, and you cannot stop or hesitate to think about what you're doing or what the consequences going to be. You have to first think about what is the penalty going to be on you, or what is the consequences going to be on you if you don't do this. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people can't get to that point, man. They can't get to that point, and And you know, I don't fault people for that, because you know, everybody got to make a choice for themselves. Every man got to stand for his own, and he got to do whatever he feel is best for his life. You know what I'm saying? Me in particular, it's just certain things that I'm willing to die for. You know, I'm just willing to die for, period. You know, and not that I want to die. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody who do, but you have to be willing to die for certain things, man, in order to, me personally, to look in the mirror, to be able to look in the mirror at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And prison gonna test all of that for you. It's gonna test that for you. It's gonna test it for you for sure. You know, and like I say, the disrespect is out of this world. You know what I'm saying? It's out of this world. And you have to, you know, you have to set your own mark, man, and do whatever it is you feel like you got to do, so you won't be disrespected. Because if you be disrespected by one, you will be disrespected by many. By many. You understand? And there's no limits to it. Like I said, man, dudes will do everything to you. Strip you naked, you know, go up in you to take something out, take something from you, you know, talk about your mama, talk about your kids, wish death on you, death on your kids, death on your family. There's no limits, none whatsoever. So, you know, like I said, man, prison is just, it's a different beast. Yeah, it's just a different beast, man, all the way around the board. And the good part about it is, you ain't never got to find out. You ain't never got to find out besides hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? But experiencing it, you never have to find out. You never have to go through any of this type of stuff in your life, man, if you take heed to these messages, man. Take heed to these messages, you know. And you know, these lessons, man, these life lessons, man, they value your own life. Value your life, value your freedom while you got it. You know what I'm saying? Value your freedom while you have it. Because if you lose it, everything that I talked about and then some, you gonna be, you know, right there in the midst of that. And if you don't feel like you cut out for that, then, you know, take the proper steps, not to make sure you ain't never in that situation. But anyway, man, it's just some things I wanted to talk about. Came out of that morning mud. So I appreciate the morning mud. I appreciate the conversation. But it's just something that I wanted to put on y'all brain, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Talk to me. I talk back. You understand? I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody who rocking with me, man. We got some more things coming. Like I said, some new videos, and the newer way that the videos will be presented is coming soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. And y'all just keep on rocking with me, man. You know what it is. We out here. 33 years of prison stories. Feed the positive, starve the negative. Y'all be safe out there. Be smart. Make good decisions. Like I say, man, it's a blessing in every lesson. The blessing is I'm giving y'all this information, man. I'm giving y'all this information so you would not have to experience any of this yourself, man. So if anything I said or anything that I say about how prison is appalling to you, disgusting to you, crazy to you, make sure you let that sink in your brain so you won't never have to be in that position, man. So take heed to these videos, man, because this is real life. This is not a movie. In the meantime, in between time, man, I'll see y'all in the morning mud. Hopefully y'all be there. Don't meet me there, beat me there. I'll see y'all in the morning, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. They out there. Bye.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.